That is not my lip balm. I just really want to be big and muscly again. And I was like, oh shit, have I missed it? It's like the tiniest strawberry you've ever seen. Needs more chocolate. That's kind of the whole decision-making process that went through my mind. This has been my go-to breakfast. Good morning, guys. It is 5:52 a.m. I could not fall asleep last night for the life of me. I don't know what was going on. I ended up like reading, I did a meditation, I put on a YouTube vlog, and like nothing would help. And I'm usually someone who sleeps so easily, so it was very, very confusing. I still woke up this morning feeling pretty awake, I guess, as much as you can say, at 5:30. And now I'm just getting ready because I want to go and do a sunrise walk at the beach. I'm gonna bring a bone broth for the car because at the moment I'm really trying to heal my gut and just fix little mild bloating kind of symptoms that I'm experiencing, and just I feel like a little bit more inflamed than I should be. I feel like my leanness would definitely show through more if I just kind of dropped a bit of the water weight and inflammation that's happening in my body right now. I am focusing on just gut health at the moment, so I really want to buy some like sauerkraut, get back into my bone broth, start prioritizing more fruit and veg. I feel like when you're tracking your food, it's kind of hard to prioritize the fruit and the veg because you're like, oh, I've got to track this, I've got to track that, I've got to track that. So you kind of just resort to like protein. But I do know that fruit and veg is obviously so good for my gut. So I want to prioritize having more fruit. I'm pretty good with veg, but I think fruit would definitely need to increase. I'm going to be documenting the process as well. So that's exciting. It's just become a big health update. Another thing that I want to focus on as well is my bodybuilding. So I'm gonna put a photo maybe here of what I looked like in like 2022. As much as I don't want that much muscle again, I definitely want some more muscle than I've got right now. I just really want to be big and muscly again. That's the health update. I'm gonna go get ready for my walk now, and hopefully it is a nice sunrise. I don't know what it is about this mascara. It always makes me poke my eye. Gonna go make my bone broth now. I'm debating whether I buy my coffee there or make my coffee here. We'll see. Needs more chocolate, I think. So this is the bone broth that I use. When I first started taking it, I thought it was so salty and gross, and I had to just work myself up from like having a quarter of a teaspoon to like half a teaspoon, and now I can have like a full heaped teaspoon, and I don't mind the taste of it. I actually quite like it, but it's definitely a taste to get used to. It just looks like that, and you just pop it in some boiling water and it will dissolve. And that is what it looks like, all mixed up. So I'm just going to drink that on my way to the beach. So I've just got something in my tummy before I drink coffee because I know that that can be quite inflammatory. Okay, we have arrived. I got stressed out because when I was at the top of the hill, you could really see the sunrise. And I was like, oh shit, have I missed it? But now that I'm here, it's gone again. So I'm thinking that it's behind the hills still. So I'm very excited. I'm going to start walking. Surprisingly busy this morning. Usually I come here earlier because obviously it's coming towards autumn and winter, so it's rising later. Usually when it's like around 6 o'clock, the car park is empty. It's now 6:45 and I really struggled to find a park today. Everyone's up and about. Everyone's got the same idea this morning, which is wholesome. Thought I would probably intro this video as well, as this is my first vlog, which is so exciting. I just was like, I'm feeling called to create a different type of content. I watch so much YouTube as well, so I was like, I feel like I'm gonna love this. That's kind of the whole decision making process that went through my mind. It's very much going to be day in my lives, weekly vlogs, that sort of vibe, but essentially I'm just gonna be popping up a video every single week. So if you enjoy those types of vlogs where it's just like comfort, you're being taken along with my days, I'm documenting the process, showing you the ins and outs of my life, then make sure you subscribe. A little bit about me as well if you are coming from just YouTube, not Instagram or anything like that. My name is Tay. I'm 23 years old and I live in Sydney in Australia. I'm an online coach. I've got my own business, which is very, very fun, and I absolutely love what I do. A bit of a background, I actually used to go to uni for engineering. So I was studying an engineering degree. I was very nerdy and academic in school, so it kind of just made sense to go into that. But 3 years into the degree, I was like, this is not what I want to be doing. And that's when I fell in love with fitness and personal development and personal training and all the different things. And that's how we came to be here today. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get to know me more as I do more of these vlogs and as I chat and do all the different things. It is my dream to move to the Gold Coast. I have just always loved the Gold Coast so much. I love the early morning sunrises. I love how early the sun rises there. I love everything about the Gold Coast. So that's my dream, to move there eventually. We're holding out for now. Sydney is still so, so beautiful, and I feel like Sydney will always be like my home. I'm gonna go home now. Had my coffee and my bone broth, and I'm gonna go home, have breakfast, and I think I'm gonna go to the gym. My first work thing starts at 10 o'clock, so I've got a bit of time before then. It's only, you can't see, but it's only 7:18. So I'm gonna go home, train. My back has been absolutely killing me, and I've been visiting the chiro for it as well. I think it's just been an overuse problem, so it's just been very, very, very tight, which is annoying, but I'm gonna stretch it out and see how I go. I've been pumping the saunas and the ice baths and stuff recently, so I'm gonna just keep up my recovery. When I do go to the gym, I will take you along to that as well. I have been loving my savory breakfasts recently, and this has been my go-to breakfast meal. Just breakfast, Taylor. My go-to breakfast for a really long time, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it's so filling. Like, it keeps me so satiated, keeps me full for my gym session, because I usually work out in the morning as well. I've recently been changing it up because I sometimes will work out before like my walk, so first thing in the morning, but I haven't really been enjoying that because I feel like I'm not really waking up yet. I haven't really had a proper breakfast because I usually go with just pre-workout and maybe a banana, but I'm really wanting to start doing it after a full breakfast, so I'm feeling my strongest self. This is the breakfast creation, so it's just Turkish bread, scrambled eggs, smoked salmon, and then butter on the bread as well. And I'm gonna add some fruit. Like I mentioned this morning, I'm wanting to increase my fruit intake, so I'm gonna add some fruit on there as well. We've just got strawberries this morning. Oh, a couple of them are like moldy. Like, the ones that aren't moldy will be fine. Just like the tiniest strawberry you've ever seen. Okay, and that's not really working. The only fruit I really have is apple, so I'm just gonna cut up some apple, add that to my bowl. I'm meant to be training full body. Well, actually, I've got a full body, a leg session, a high rock session, and an interval session to go. And I'm actually going away this weekend. So I've only got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to get my sessions done. And I've got 4 sessions to go. So we'll see how that goes. I might have to double up tomorrow because today's a pretty busy day. And I'll take you along for it as well. But I don't think I have time for 2 sessions today. I am just finishing up work for the day. It's 2:15, which is a nice early finish. It's actually landed perfectly. This week is my luteal week, so I'm feeling not very tired, but like, for example, last night I couldn't fall asleep till 11:30, just been like feeling whack, and always in this week I do feel this way, so I'm not surprised. But this week has been a very chill week in terms of workload, which has been nice. So I'm going off to clay sculpting class this afternoon with a couple of my friends, which is going to be very, very fun. Last night I had dinner with one of my best friends who moved states, so that was really cute. So I've just got a lot of little things this week which are filling up my cup, which I feel like is exactly what the soul needs. So I will show you bits and pieces when I get there as well. Okay, I've made it to the clay. That is not my lip balm. This is what I was actually looking for. I've made it to the clay place. I found the most ideal park literally right out the front, which was so shocking because it's one of those suburbs where there's not usually like good parks out the front. So I was expecting to have to find like a side street or something like that. That means I'm now 15 minutes early, which is kind of great because I have been loving reading my Kindle when I get to places early. And I've been making more of an intentional effort to be early to places because I hate, open a window since it's a bit hot, but there's a man there. I hate getting to places like 3 minutes before I'm supposed to be there, or like on the dot. Even though in my head I'm like, oh, it only takes 15 minutes to get there, I'll leave 15 minutes before I'm meant to be there. That just doesn't work. So I've been making more of an effort to be on time or like early to things, which has been really helping my stress levels. I'm gonna read my book for a couple minutes and then I'm gonna walk on over. I'm actually not sure what to expect. I've done a couple of clay classes before, but this is a new place and I've never been here before. And I've not done a couple, I've done one clay making class. And it was really fun. Like, I'm such a creative person. I love doing hands-on things. Like, I love scrapbooking, and like arts and crafts things are such my jam. My best friend for my birthday, she got me something called a book nook. I don't even know how to explain it. It's little wooden pieces that assemble to be this beautiful like scene that you put inside bookshelves in between books, and you switch it on with the light as well. So it has like a little light like downcast on it, and it's like a little scene. And mine is a cafe and florist scene. So there's little baby flowers everywhere and like coffee cups and newspapers, and everything is so tiny and cute. So I assembled that a couple of weeks ago. It was so much fun. It took me probably 5 hours, but that's like the sort of stuff that makes me so happy. Like paint by numbers, I'm here. That's my jam. So I think I'm gonna have fun today. I'll show you inside when I get there. I'm just coming on to outro this vlog. I've edited most of the footage now and it's sitting at like 15 minutes-ish, which is quite good. I feel like a slightly longer vlog would have been better, but I just need to get into the practice more of filming more of my day. I think I tried my best for you guys, and I promise I will try harder next time as well to get more of my day. But let me know in the comments below what you want to see, whether you want to see like my evening wind down routine, weekly vlogs. I love watching just like a weekly vlog, so that could be cool as well. Or even just more morning routines. Whatever you guys want me to film, I will make an effort to film. I might even film this weekend away with Zach, but it's also going to be with his friends quite a bit, so I'm not too sure if I will do that. But thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to just keep creating content on YouTube. I feel like it's something, a bit of a new adventure, which is really, really cool. So I love you all so much. Thank you for being here from day dot. If you aren't already, make sure you subscribe, like this video as well, so that I know that you want me to keep creating videos like this. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.